It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They bring their tight end right. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He's done it. And the Saints have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll start at the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 38.
First run of the game here from Michael Carter. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of a yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, it's Benson. The man is only a couple. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Richardson. Back left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run here with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A 45-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So, Greg, here comes the Saints, and the question is, where are they going, right? 9-8, they drop off last year from that record in 2023 to 5-12 in 2024. Derek Carr is retired, and I just look back and I remember the consistency of Drew Brees and Sean Payton, and now the question is, what's next?
Well, that's exactly right, and it's really what every team in the league is searching for, right, Mike? In order to have long-term sustained success, you need to have stability at the quarterback position and the head coaching spot. And if you have those two boxes checked, you have a chance, and that's really been the issue in New Orleans since Sean Payton and since Drew Brees went away. So can they find it? They believe Kellen Moore is that long-term answer at the head coaching spot. Time will tell. And then they got to get the quarterback position settled down. Derek Carr is now gone. Who is that next guy? And is he the quarterback of just this year, this week?
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Another run here with Kamara. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
4 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll go left side here and complete this one. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
That's another Saints first down.
From the gun, it's Murray. Now he'll run it. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide. And he does it here, picking up the first down.
17 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll take off again.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yards.
Nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL. And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
He'll run again.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Now a second down throw from Murray. That one incomplete. Good job, Pittsburgh there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And goal.
Murray. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. Rookie's kick is good. And the Saints go out to a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Emari Demercado to return. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
Count to 60. Count to 60. Go. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with first and 10. Ready. They'll run here. It's Carter. And a strong first down run. Big down of 9. Setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
On the run, here's Carter. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Here's Carter. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Richardson. On throw here, right side. Ball is incomplete.
Intended for Slade.
3rd and 7.
Incomplete. Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
Throwing is Richardson. This one caught at the floor. And he's in! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
For the extra point.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. It's now 10-10.
Chad Ryland with the kickoff for Arizona.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl in the last 15 or so years out of this division, yet people overlook it at times. And maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mike, you think it wasn't very long ago that the NFC South was the toughest division in football. I mean, you mentioned Super Bowl teams. Tampa Bay won one recently with Brady. And then Atlanta, they make a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan. And New Orleans, and obviously the success they had with Drew Brees. And Carolina, we played in the Super Bowl. I mean, this was a division you didn't want to play. Now, they've all fallen on their resets. New coaches, new quarterbacks. Tampa Bay has done the best job weathering and taking advantage.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately, a Saint was able to get on it. Quick, so they're going to keep the ball.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Olave is the motion man. Second down, Murray. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Saints. First down.
Here's Murray to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's in. Devon Taylor. Touchdown Saints.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. Greg, you take a peek back and look at the NFC West in totality, you just are reminded of how quick things change. I don't think anybody in the country thought the 49ers would be the last place team in this division last year. It shows you, one, how changeable it is, but also the quality of teams in this division.
Absolutely. And I mean, they were the Super Bowl favorite, at least out of the NFC a year ago, and then to find themselves 6-11 at the bottom of the fitting along to your point, it just shows health, a little bit of good fortune. The other teams in your division, if they're a little weaker, your path is stronger. There's so many elements. The way the NFL schedule is set up, It's all tight. If you're good, we're trying to bring you back down towards the middle. If you're bad, we're trying to bring you up towards the middle. It's a league of parity. It's a league of ups and downs. And the teams that can break through that and sustain success, we got to give them a lot of credit.
And what I love about this division, Greg, is the different philosophical challenges that defenses see. We know Kyle Shanahan does with the Niners, the Rams and Sean McVay, always at the top end of the game. And then the unpredictability of Kyler Murray, plus the physicality that Seattle has played with. You've got to have a lot of clubs in your bag to play defense in the NFC West.
Absolutely. And just think even a couple years ago, it was even harder. And those teams were all competing for Super Bowls year in and year out. So it's a really good division. You have to be able to play really top-tier defense, to your point, because all 6 of those games, when you play all 3 of those division rivals, it feels different, it looks different, and if you're not good, they're going to score 30 on you. So it's a big challenge. It's not a division for the weak of heart, and it's going to be fun to follow along and see who comes out on top.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's caught by Harrison right side. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down.
Harrison Jr. A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Richardson. He's got his man. Leaps to Wilson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
24 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Tyler Scott. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense, veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement will cut you up.
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing by the Rams.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon. Jackson Smith-Njigba, he has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college when he was a high draft pick of the New York Jets.
Murray now on second down. He takes off, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
That's another Saints first down.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Rookie able to add the extra point. The Saints will go up by 7.
Saints 24, Cardinals 17.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Dragon 60.
Richardson to throw. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Tyler Scott, touchdown, Arizona. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will tie this game at 24.
Jack Wyman to kick off for Arizona.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Saints offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. The right side to Olave. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Come back.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
For the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third down.
Here's third down and a few inches. Again, it's Murray. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He'll try and throw for it with Murray. Now he'll air one out. And a critical tackle there. They get close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This returnable, it's DeMercado. He's going to finally be ushered out of bounds all the way up by midfield. The Cards offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I bail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got it. The Cardinals lining up for punt.
And it's 4th down.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Saints offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Now, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025?
As I start the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals, and you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player in the league. He was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense now. New defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They may not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves, just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year 2? They were a high-profile, big splash team of last year. Do they regress to the median? Time will tell. But I think healthy Dallas, healthy Dak, healthy Micah Parsons, like that roster that we saw play last year is not the roster on paper that we expected to see. So I think Dallas has a chance. I think San Francisco always is going to be a team, again, dealt with their own injuries last year, McCaffrey, and all this stuff on defense. So I think San Francisco and Dallas are 2 perennial teams we expect to be in the playoff hunt. We missed out last year. I wouldn't be shocked to see them back in it again this year.
First down, Cardinals.
Check.
On the ground, DeMarcado. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Now DeMarcado. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Mario Davis there on the play. 3rd and 5.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals.
That's good for a Cardinals first
The
down.
run, it's DeMarcado. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of shotgun, Richardson. A short one here, caught by McBride. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Hot 70.
And a Cardinal first down.
Now Richardson to the outside. He's got Harrison. And he's going to be out first down.
At the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
On second down, Richardson. And the Cardinals are looking at a first and goal and takes it all the way down to the 2.
a gain of 10 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and goal, Arizona.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Now Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's third and goal.
Ready.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will take it in himself. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will go up by 7.
31. Saints 24. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. They go play action now. Murray. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 2. Here we go. Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. That is caught. Cooks gets the grab. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
Second and inches.
To number 41, Alvin Kamara.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
It's second and inches. At the Cardinals.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense.
And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Drive will start on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Go quick. Check smash. Check smash. Ready, go.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders
Neutral
got a
zone
head start.
infraction. Defense.
So, from the 37, here's second and 3. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
It's third down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Arizona.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, Benson begins the 4th quarter. None of them is going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
48-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson.
Trey Benson, ball carrier.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals line up for a punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. We'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. They go play action with Murray. Finding room at midfield. Chris Olave. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 41. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the Saints' 41-yard line.
A give. Here's Benson. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
Let's go now.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And
he barrels his way into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will go up by 7.
38. Saints 31. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job getting those feet in there. From 31, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Murray. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Pass is caught by Olave. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
To throw is Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. We forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Cardinals offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. On the ground, it's Benson. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
On the ground, it's the tight end. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward. But I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. A good return here. It will take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. It's a big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. The man, that's the veteran Cooks. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
The motion man is Johnson. Throwing again is Murray. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. 10
yards. That's good for a Saints. First down.
To throw again is Murray. Here's a shot toward the end zone. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass.
Will Johnson.
And it'll be 2nd. Murray's going to throw again. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon. And the Cardinals have just about sewn up this football game.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I stop to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain?
The temperature's outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. On the Carolina sideline, it's their head coach, Dave Canales. His guys falling in the season opener, getting a second straight road game to start the season. On the other side, his counterpart from Arizona. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it 2-0 to start the season. Mike Tirico, along with my partner, Greg Olson. It is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald who gets this started. Off we go from Glendale. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Crack ball 80.
Richardson to throw. Flush to his right. That's to the right side. Caught by the crowd. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. From the gun, Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. It's an Arizona first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. That's on Paris Johnson, the tackle. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught. It's Emari Demercado. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll run. Here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. That is caught. He'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Deputy! Liking 18!
Demercado. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Come on, ready?
They'll let Richardson run this himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Cardinals. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better. And at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Cody Simon in on the stop. Third and a yard. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cardinals offense ready to see the football for the second time. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go there. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And now it's fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Panthers offense ready to take over for their second possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. And you play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that Cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one, from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
From the gun, it's Young. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther first down.
Let's go. Cut.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Throwing on second down, Young. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. We get in motion. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The Cardinals offense starting to trot out for this next possession.
Okay, break.
They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's Richardson. Caught downfield by Harrison. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
On play action, Richardson. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
21 yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
To throw, it's Richardson. He'll look for and find DiMercado out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and 1. At the Panthers 35.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Harrison Jr.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Now Richardson out to his right. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals move out on top, 14-0. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the Passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7-0 outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets. Rams and Jags We'll also play in London week 6 and 7. The Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Cards offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind, interested to see how they fit in the league as this season gets going.
You know, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position. Cam Ward goes #1, and then obviously the Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when you talk about fit, I think you look at Ashton Jeanty. He gets drafted by Vegas. He's now with the Raiders. Pete Carroll. It kind of has the feel of, is he his Marshawn Lynch? Is he the bell cow back under center, Geno Smith, play action, set up that run game, play good defense? This feels like the early path Pete Carroll took when he took over in Seattle and turned them into a Super Bowl champion. So I'm not saying Genty's Marshawn Lynch, but he certainly feels like that's the fit the Raiders were going for when they took him with their first-round pick.
Hey, let me ask you about Travis Hunter. Of course, a Heisman winner. Colorado, great plays both sides of the ball as a receiver and a corner. You know, Greg, it's hard to come in this league and play well on one side of the ball. Is it realistic to think you may see him on both offense and defense?
Well, that's the million-dollar question. And I think to start, you have to say, okay, let's hang our hat on something. And I think when you look at the league, where is it harder to find impactful players? I believe it's harder to find impactful defensive backs. I think it's a harder position. I think the league favors the offense with the rules and the play style. So if I'm Jacksonville, I'm making Travis Hunter a defensive back on day one, and then I'm going to package my offensive plays around his skill set to take advantage of him as a wide receiver. And then as time goes on, it'll eventually unfold where he'll be able to have a role on both sides of the ball more consistently. But if I was in Jacksonville, that's what I would do. But I think it's going to be very interesting to see how fast and how big of a role on both sides they give Hunter early in his rookie year.
That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They've come this far. I get the feeling they want more than 3. So here they will go for it on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Set, go. Left.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Right.
Here's Young to throw. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Very quick throw there, but he's not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Now Dowdle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Red, yellow, 22.
To throw, Young. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. And the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Okay.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
In motion comes the tight end, Evans. They'll run with Dowdle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Cody Simon in on the stop. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Blue, 3rd.
The throw is Young. On the run to the right. Now he takes off. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is up and through. Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Cardinals.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. And his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Ryland's kick here is good, and the Cardinals will take a 21-7 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Panthers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Young. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. A 2nd down throw for Young. That's the left side, hauled in by Legette. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Check one.
Here's Young. to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. On second down, Young. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third and long. To throw is Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. They'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Pack the 60, pack the 60.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson to the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically as the game.
That one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down is Young. That's caught. It's Trimble. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Quick, yellow.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Throwing on second down, Young. He'll air this one out for Renfro. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Panthers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Come on, set. Ready?
On the ground, it's Dowdle. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Tackled there by Matt Wilson. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
2-yard pickup.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he is going to have a Panthers first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go.
A pickup of
Ready,
2
30,
yards.
ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run. He understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And
Up the middle they go. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Young. Open man, that's Renfro. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. On the bootleg, it's Young. This one caught left side by Houston.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Over the middle, he locates McMillan. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Young. He's got it inside the 5. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Dowdle is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Fitzgerald down for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Panthers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This returnable, it's DeMercado. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Cardinals offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Go.
Now Richardson rolling right. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, Smash. Warrior 70.
Richardson to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh! And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Panthers offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Now Young going to keep it himself.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short Field and a chance to extend their lead.
Young's pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 bites.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 11.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Looking to throw. Richardson lets this one go. Looking for Scott. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals can extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. On play action, Young. That's right side, taken in by Trevor. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Keem Davis Gaither there to make the stop. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hubbard. Finds room inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 20. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st down, Panthers.
Check right.
Now a give up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. Panthers cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the full. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cardinals offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
19-18. Ready,
Richardson. Backs to the right side. And he's complete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So you can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, They've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be caught. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, Benson begins the 4th quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Cardinals
first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And unable to connect it. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Jordan Whitehead.
Let's go.
Now give up the middle. It's Benson. And he will score again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing is Young. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. And it would appear they are on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. There's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now. 60 Rattler. 6-7. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready?
Richardson gonna look to throw. He'll get this out wide to DeMercado. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
On the ready.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
A give. Here's Benson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing, Richardson. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Arizona. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
The Panthers offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Young. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. No problem there on the extra point. And the Panthers are able to cut the deficit to 10. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Get it! Cowboy 80! Ready!
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. As we bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10
Ready?
at the 25-yard line.
Bronco 80! Steady!
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go! Panthers get 6!
Now DeMarcado. Oh, the ball's out. The Panthers have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Tommy Tremble, tight end, the man he was looking for there. It's 2nd down. To the air, it's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine. From Michigan.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
70 Lions! Steady!
Again, it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready, set.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
19, Tiger, 19, let's go.
On third down, they go with Benson. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's a gain
60
of 11.
Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Good for a Cardinals first down.
Ready.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Ready.
Second and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Down to a knee one more time. And that just about do it. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.
I just wanna rock. Body of the yard.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You say you've counted down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh my brother, you don't have bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in Shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, they I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what it you drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, 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 bring them out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats, the monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring them out, 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 bring them out,
We
bring them out, bring them out. Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink. But I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Run it down, the sun is up, so wet it down, get your money up, I put money down, on all of us, on my people now, on what I love, ooh baby it's dangerous, your problems are just not the same to us, we're dealing with things you ain't seen before, we're feeling the weight of our ancestors, we're healing with ways that don't last so long, don't happen the time and it obvious, no help for the weak but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich to it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch of the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we make from the air.
Each position on your roster. Browse available players to improve your team.
They ain't the best in the life that be matching the vibe and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up, to run it down, get your money up. I put money down, on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up, yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest when shut it down. Work it for get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. So nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fake. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Will they get upset? 'Cause I ain't done just yet.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he could